Alright, Shalom, Barakatah, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to all of the sincere Akim worldwide. I'm going to make this a very quick and to the point video. This is about the upcoming RFID technology that Esau is going to roll out worldwide, man, as part of his new world order agenda. Now, here in the UK, yeah, the British supermarkets are starting to take on a new form of technology, which is finger payments, man, biometrics. And I mean, that technology, Salakya, is not new, it's always been around, but the payment method is new for shops, because now you can actually walk into a British supermarket and pay with your finger veins. You can place your finger on a payment system and it recognizes your biometrics and takes your payment. As you can see, this is the Telegraph, a popular British newspaper, and the title reads, British supermarket offers finger vein payment in worldwide first. So, you know, they done had this technology coming, but it's out there, man. For any of these so-called Israelite camps, man, outside of GMS that are saying that the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, man, you man are clowns, and the Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you. Look at this shit. Esau's getting the sheep already. He's gonna have it, like the brothers always say, man, the devil's not gonna come straight out and say, yeah, you know, I'm out to chip you. The RFID chip is, you know, detrimental to your chances of making it into the kingdom. You Israelites, you know, I'm here to literally just bring you into the hellfire with me. He's gonna come like the devil, man, like the devil came to Eve, you know, coming that supplanting spirit, you know, trying to, you know, push it as convenience, push it as a means of helping you. But really and truly, all he wants to do is destroy you, man. And that's what this is gonna do. So it says here, a UK supermarket has become the first in the world to let shoppers pay for groceries using just the veins in their fingertips. Come on, man. Come on. The RFID chip is round the corner, man. Because what they plan to do is use the RFID chip and merge that with your biometrics, man, so that they can identify you as an individual. Every cash transaction you do, wherever you are, what you're doing, who you're transferring money to, who you're paying, your bank account, your whole being is going to be infused into that microchip, man. They're trying to make man cybergenetic. They're trying to make us, you know, robotic, man. They're trying to take the Most High's creation and in their eyes enhance it. That's why the scripture talks about them in 2 Thessalonians as sitting in the temple of the Most High, seeing themselves as they are the Most High, man. Because not only have they defaced the image of the Son, but they're trying to take over the actual, they're trying to redesign the actual basic fabric of life, defining gender. They're trying to own you, man. They're trying to take the Most High's creation away from them, and that's why the Most High is going to destroy these people. So it's using just the veins in their fingertips to pay for groceries, man. There was an advert on it. You can watch the video. Brothers can watch the video. Just look up fingertip technology, you know, UK supermarket, and you'll find it. Hey, man, they're advertising it as, yeah, you know, you're never going to forget your finger now, are you? They showed this on midday news when I was at work on the BBC around 1 o'clock, advertising it as a means of convenience, man. And the sheep are definitely going to go for it. It says customers at a cost cutter store at Brunel University in London can now pay using their unique vein pattern to identify themselves. What does that sound like to you? Any brother that knows what's going on, man, knows that this is the agenda of the elites, the RFID chip, man. Because they're going to ease the sheeple into it. They're not going to push the RFID chip on you hard to start off with, because there's going to be a rebellion. They're going to ease it through to you in the means of convenience. It says, it works by using infrared to scan people's finger veins and then link this unique biometric map to their bank cards. I'll read that again. It works by using infrared to scan people's finger veins and then links this unique biometric map to their bank cards. Customers' bank details are then stored with payment provider WorldPay in the same way you can store your card details when shopping online. Wow. Hey, brothers have been saying for the longest, the apostles on down, the RFID technology is out there, man. It really is out there. Esau's just yet to roll it out, but he's doing it gradually, man, getting people accustomed to it. Shoppers can then turn up to the supermarket with nothing on them but their own hands and use it to make payments in just 3 seconds. Yeah? So shoppers can turn up to supermarkets with nothing on them but just their own hands and use it to make payments in just 3 seconds. What did the prophecy say about the chip, man? Said he will put it in the right hand or in the forehead of men, great, small. I'm gonna get into it. That's what the device looks like over there, man. If that's not the RFID technology, man, I don't know what is. Yeah. Goes on to say, it comes as previous studies have found fingerprint recognition used widely on mobile phones is vulnerable to being hacked and can be copied even from finger smears left on phone screens. Let me read that again. It says, it comes as previous studies have found fingerprint recognition used widely on mobile phones is vulnerable to being hacked and can be copied even from finger smears left on phone screens. So they're pushing it through the means of convenience, man. They're trying to make it seem like, you know, it's the most secure, carefree way you can pay. No one can ever access your details because it's a part of you. You can't ever lose your bank card. No fraudster can ever get your details. And what's that again, man? That's the RFID technology, man. It really is, man. It says, let me just go through the main bits of the article, not to keep this too long. Stalar said dozens of students were already using the system, and it's expected 3,000 students out of the 13,000 to have signed up by November. Hey, man, the masses are gonna flock to this, because it's the so-called cool thing to do. Technology is the in thing now, man. They've got this new iPhone X and everyone's going crazy over it, trying to go to trying to go to the phone stores, queue up, pre-order, pay all kind of crazy money, £1,000 for a phone, what have you not. Facial recognition technology. They're pushing that thing of, you know, you infused with your technology as a means of convenience. That's just a norm. So what do you think the sheep are going to do? Because they're none the wiser. They're going to look at the chip like, no, even before it becomes mandatory, they're going to look at the chip at their saving grace. Because, you know, the elites are going to crash this economy. And the banks, they're always talking about the potential crashing of the banks from Russia, man. They believe the Russians are going to hack the UK systems with a computer virus. Hey, man, that's the agenda of the banks. You can do the research on it. Hey. But it says here, fingerprint payments are already used widely at cash points in Poland, Turkey and Japan. So in other countries, it's out there, fingerprint technology, man. In the UK now, you've got contactless card ATMs where you can literally walk up to the ATM and tap your card on it. You still have, at this current moment in time, have to type your PIN in. But literally from using your contactless reader on your card, you can make transactions, man. Now they're taking it a level further with the fingerprint thing. And you know, this country being the UK and America, of course, they like to believe they're up with technology. They like to believe they're, you know, up with the latest. So of course they're gonna bring that out here. But hey, man, the technology is really out there, man. It really, really is. It's not a joke, man. A lot of you people out here talking about the mark of the beast ain't the chip. You're gonna have some answers, man. You really gonna have some answers to give when that time comes. So I'm just gonna end this video by reading Revelations, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse, which reads, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, which basically means anyone in society, no matter what your status is, no matter whether you're in a so-called celebrity status quo or you're just a common everyday man, everyone is gonna have to become accustomed to this method of payment. It's just literally like having a debit card, because in the UK now and across the world really, if you ain't got a bank account, you got to really live off the grid, man, because you can't do much. You can just about pay in certain places, because the UK makes 65% of its payments with no cash, man. I did that video a while back. You know, you need a bank card to operate in this modern day society, and they're gonna have it like that when the chip comes out. So it says to receive a mark. Now you read that word mark, it can't be Christianity, it can't be an embargo or all of that BS that these other groups are talking about. The word there is charagma, which means incision. You already know what the law says about making marks in your skin, but it says an incision, man, because that RFID technology that they inject in you is infused with your biometrics. And as I just read in the article, man, they've got it possible in the UK, in this cost cutter up in that Brunel University, that you can make payments with just your fingertips. They're expecting students to flock to it. And what do you think is going to happen when the chip comes up? Anyway, it says to receive a mark, like I said, that word is charagma, meaning an incision, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah? Remember what the article said? That you'd be able to pay with literally just your hands? Well, look what it says, man, to receive a mark, a charagma, and a certain mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Because it's going to get to a point where if you ain't got the RFID technology, you ain't going to be able to function in the society. But on the flip side of it, if you take that technology and you side with the beast, be in the system, man, then you're going to get destroyed. So you got to make a decision. You got to decide whether you stand with your Haba, Shimi, Hawashai, or whether you're with the devil, man. But pay, man. You know, the prosperity of the wicked is short, man. That's the scripture say. You know, so it says, no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. What is that talking about? That RFID technology, man. That RFID technology. And this kind of shit, Fingo Pay, it's leading towards that, man. Watch the video, brothers. It's on the Telegraph. It's been pushed out there primarily in this cost cutter retail store up in Brunel University in the UK. But like they said, man, the technology for doing that at ATMs is out there in Japan, Poland, I believe, and a few other countries. The mark of the beast technology is out there, man, any day now. Those are the two major prophecies, the chip and the World War III, man. Apostle Sahar always pushes that. It's nearly that time. Stay up. Shalom.